dog's got every...
We accompany award-winning chef Carmen, Carmy, Burzato to learn about the immense stress that comes with owning a restaurant. The Bear on Hulu is centered on Carmy's battle to manage his brother's business following his untimely death. Sydney, played by Ayo Edebiri, the new sous chef and prospective partner, was introduced in Season 1, along with the family and surroundings that go along with it. We are now delving further into Tomorrow, the first episode of Season 3 of The Bear. The Bear's third season opens with a peculiar episode. Rather than following a chronological order, Episode 1 presents us with a 30-minute collage of recollections and happenings, a mix of scenes from the past and the immediate aftermath of the events of Season 2's finale, where Carmy realized he had lost focus on his restaurant after becoming trapped inside the walk-in fridge and seeing strange ingredients and boxes labeled with torn pieces of tape. The majority of the flashbacks are from Carmy's history, and they provide some context for how his fears contributed to his explosion in the season finale of the previous year. Natalie is shown sadly saying farewell to Carmy as he departs for New York. The program then shows us a variety of kitchens that Carmy worked in along with all of his mentors, ranging from the merciless David to the kinder Terry. Carmy experiences moments of being driven to the brink and moments of finding happiness in his creations. He frequently exhibits the same behavior toward his subordinates as his superiors did toward him. He sends Michael a photo once. In addition to them, there are scenes with Claire and his family, showcasing snippets from the second season's episode, Fishers, and brand new dialogue between Carmy and Michael. Another view shows Richie attempting to get Michael out of locking himself in his bedroom. We watch Carmy receive that heartbreaking call from Natalie that turned things around as he is in David's kitchen. In contrast to what Richie said, Carmy was there during Michael's funeral, which also occurs. He never entered the church, all he did was sit outside in his vehicle.
Hey, for you, sorry.
The flashbacks are shown in short bursts that overlap and are intercut with the present, as Carmy ponders many of these issues while gazing at the shattered refrigerator door that held him hostage for the most of the Season 2 finale. He arrives to the Bear early, tidying up the area and replacing any messy tape with neat pieces. He also scribbles a list of priorities in his notepad, emphasizing the need of focus, vibrant collaboration, and no excuses. Then it appears as though he revises the menu, adding a whole new selection of foods. Sydney receives an apology from Carmy for being left alone, and he swears not to let it happen again. Carmy attempts to follow her advice and leaves a message for Richie, telling him to contact him and make apologies. Marcus, meantime, is in the hospital coping with the death of his mother, who happened while he was employed at the Bear. Sydney apologizes to Marcus on his voicemail and offers her support through whatever he's going through. The final scene of The Bear Season 3 Episode 1 shows Carmy in New York, where she works for David, preparing a meal. Sydney is one of the customers that receives the perfectly prepared dinner. As seen by Episode 1 of Season 3, The Bear has consistently experimented with format to better convey its tale. At first look, the episode appears to be a collage of moments, including Carmy's training under several mentors in different kitchens, brief glimpses into his relationship with Michael and how he learned of his passing, and the current scene when everyone is still in shock following the events of the Season 2 finale. Even if the fragments overlap and the music is calm and steady, it might not appear like anything is occurring. However, this is how Season 3 gives us an insight into Carmy's mind. This episode reveals why Carmy appears to have entirely caved into his fears, which erupted in the previous season's conclusion. It layers up difficult memories and experiences, from the carefully cut tape strips marking meal times to the foundation of Carmy's current resolve to give the Bear his whole attention. Is Carmy's trauma response taking over, or is this a fresh passion? Will Carmy succeed or fail in this resolution?